They said nothing survives the desert alone, but that day, something found me. And it wasn't human. My name is Karim. I grew up where the sand never ends and the wind never sleeps. My father was a desert guide, but he never came back from his last journey. Since then, it's been just me and the silence. Every day, I walked the dunes, searching for something: water, food, maybe a reason to keep going. Until one morning, I heard a sound that didn't belong to the desert. It was faint at first, a sharp cry carried by the wind. I followed it through the dunes until I saw it. A horse, wild, untamed, magnificent. Its leg was trapped in a broken fence wire left by travelers. It kicked and struggled, dust swirling like fire around it. "Easy," I whispered. "I won't hurt you." It could have kicked, it could have run, but it didn't. It just watched me, breathing heavy, like it understood. I freed its leg, and it collapsed from exhaustion. I gave it my only water, one drop at a time. I called him Sirocco, after the hot desert wind. For days, Sirocco followed me from a distance. When I walked, he walked. When I stopped, he stopped. I never asked for a friend, but somehow, one found me. At night, I spoke to him about my father, my fears, the loneliness that lived inside me, and he listened, like he already knew every word. Weeks passed. I taught him to trust my hand, and he taught me what freedom looked like. When I ran beside him, the world didn't feel empty anymore. The desert finally felt alive. I rode on his back for the first time under a setting sun. Wind in my face, heart racing with joy. I wasn't alone anymore. But the desert, it always tests those who forget its power. The sky turned red. The wind screamed. A sandstorm, the kind that swallows everything. "Sirocco! Run!" I tried to hold the reins, but the storm was too strong. In seconds, he vanished. I searched for hours, shouting his name, but all I found was silence and my own tears. I walked aimlessly for days. No water, no hope. I thought I'd never see him again. Then, one night under a cold moon, I heard it. A familiar nicker. I turned, and there he was. Sirocco, covered in dust and scars, but alive. You came back for me. From that night on, I swore I'd never let him walk alone again. We traveled together across dunes, through storms, beneath stars. And every step we took was proof that even in the emptiest places on earth, love can still find a way. Sirocco wasn't just a horse. He was my brother, born from the desert, carved from the wind. Years have passed since that storm. Sirocco's mane has turned silver. Every morning he gallops across the dunes, with the same wild heart that once asked me for help. He came to me wounded and healed the wounds I never showed. Sometimes, the wildest creatures are the ones that teach us how to be human. If something wild and scared came to your door, would you turn away or open your heart? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and if this story touched you, please consider subscribing for more tales from the heart of the wild.